Well, my friends, word has it that Diddy is already bragging that somehow there's a pardon or commutation or something down the line for him from his good buddy President Trump. And Diddy's going to find out. Don't start talking about it. Let it be. And Diddy, you got to ask yourself, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? How does Trump either benefit from this personally? Is there something about your case that he feels connected with? How popular is your case? How much do people love you? Listen, partner, I don't want to ruin your day, but you're not exactly the most beloved person in the world. Because despite what you might think, and you might think you're railroaded, and by the way, for the record, I agree 100%. I think you were railroaded also when it comes to violation of the Mann Act. You are not a pimp. You were not bringing women in for purposes of prostitution. Nobody was paying him to set up brothel services. If I make women available at a party for you, that's called being a good host. That's what happens all the time. I'm not trying to belittle the idea of this, but it's true. And the idea that somehow he's going to say, I'm going to risk whatever political capital I have to either commute what's left of your sentence or grant a full pardon. Why? Why? Are you that closely aligned with the black community? Are you that much a part? This we don't know, okay? But I will tell you this. I think it's important for people to understand. I think he should do it, but he should phrase it, this is President Trump, in the sense of this is overkill. The jury embarrassed the federal government, not guilty to racketeering and not guilty to sex trafficking. My God, think about that one. Not guilty. This is unbelievable in terms of what they did. Now, what's also important to understand is that the only thing left was this Mann Act. And the judge even basically took into account information, material, allegations that weren't even charged or that were mentioned but weren't a part of this. Diddy is not a pimp. He didn't bring women over for prostitution. Let's not get carried away here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, remember something, and listen carefully. Part of what we do here at Lionel Legal is to explain to you the truth and explain to you the law. I don't care who the person is. Ted Bundy, Hitler, Joy Behar. It doesn't matter. The law is the law is the law, and it may hurt. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't matter in terms of sentencing. Oh, absolutely. But it doesn't matter in terms of what the particular charge is or who it is. What happened was the federal government, and this is where Trump can understand. Trump says, I know a little bit about overkill. I know what happens when you find yourself in the middle of some, in the crosshairs of this. I know what that's like. And I understand what's happening. And then they start talking to you. And then the media play into it. There were people who were going crazy, going nuts about baby oil. So what with the baby oil? What is this? It's like one of these things. Give me an example. There was a person, I don't want to bring his name up, but years ago, there was a rather prominent person who may have solicited the services of a harlot for foot worship. Okay? I'm trying to make this as... By the way, that's not prostitution because that's not sexual. It might be sexual to him in his own mind, but that's not actual intromission and the like. When this came out, people went out of their minds trying to act aghast, shocked at the notion of a foot fetish? How gross. Nobody's talking about running a mile in Timberlands in sweat socks in August, or a construction worker. What are you... They wanted to show you, to absolve themselves of any sexual sentience or the like. Come on. What are you talking about? What is... seriously, do people really expect anybody to believe that you're that shocked over basically that? So what happens is, when it came to Diddy and the baby oil, oh my God, he used baby oil? Yes. What do you think it's used for? Where have you been? I'm not agreeing to this. I'm not signing off on this. I'm just saying, have you not heard of the variety, the smorgasbord of various activities which may not be considered too normal in some particular realms? Come on. Let's go back to this. Diddy, shut up about Trump. Don't brag to people. Let it be a surprise. I could definitely see it coming. Absolutely. For no other reason than to really finish off the federal government. The only thing that they have to, and by the way, this is Maureen Comey. Remember this, Comey's daughter. The only thing that they have is, well, at least we had the Mann Act stuff. Well, if that goes away, and that's not to say it could be reversed on appeal. Now that would be the greatest. Forget the pardon or commutation. To have the Second Circuit repeal it, to reverse it. Oh my God, wonderful. The whole thing was a waste of time. Everything. It sends a message to these overzealous lawfare freaks who think everything is a matter of making some kind of political statement. Now, let me just go on the record. I mean, everybody has to do this. I don't care. I don't know Diddy from a hole in I don't. It doesn't matter who Diddy is. It could be R. Kelly. It could be Jay-Z. I don't know. I don't care. I'll look at the facts of the case. And I look to see specifically what is it that's happening. What are the allegations? What are the particular ideas? What are the allegations that are advanced and that are proposed and that are posited? That's what I have to say. Nothing else about anything other than that. So count on it. Trump is going to do it. Commutation a little bit late because, remember, I think it's March of 2028, so there may be time for that. But commutation is not even a pardon. A pardon is what you really want. That means you are forever free of this. Commutation is, we suspend any kind of fines or whatever it is, and then you're free to leave, or free to leave and not have to serve the balance. It's a little bit, look, it's better than nothing, but that's not what I would say, okay? You got it? So what's going to happen? Now listen to me. Two things. I want to thank our great sponsors. One is MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel. MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel. The great Mike Lindell. Go sign up, use promo code Lionel, and get a free gift. I know, that's tautological. A gift is free. I understand that. It doesn't matter, so sue me. Go to MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel, and see the variety of great items they have to luxuriate. And also, did you see all of the problems that have been associated with Snap riots, Snap card, digital currency down, what am I trying to say? Down periods or down lows or whatever you want to call it. This goes to show you that in the event, if there's any kind of interruption in food delivery, you can better believe there's going to be some hell riot that could very well happen. And that's why it is so critical, so important, so absolutely manifest that you go to preparewithlionel.com and remember the 4 things you need in the event of emergency food: food, water, energy, and ammo. I can't help you with the ammo, but everything else, you better believe it. So thank you, my friends. Please like this video, love this channel, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for following and for listening and for paying attention and for watching Lionel Legal. And now I ask you to comment as you see fit.